Welcome back to my channel. This is the Anything Talk, and my name is Sandra Orokodo. So the voice just ended. Today is the Team Waje's performance for the knockout stage, and I would like to give you a recap before I let you know what happened on their performance today. So Team Files and Team Yemi had already performed. They performed uh, last week and last 2 weeks. I'm just going to let you know the people that we have now on the battlefield. So, the battlefield are those that go to the next round, while the danger zones are those that get evicted eventually from the show or the competition. So, for Team Yemi, we have Kite, Vanilla, and Tosin. One more person joined Team Yemi today because she stole from Team Waje, but I'll tell you that later. I'll tell you who the person is later. Then for Team Files, we have Tamara, Naomi, and Peace. Don't forget that last week Fast lost KP to Dare, so Dare already has KP on the battlefield. Now I don't know if KP would need to perform next week to keep his spot on Team Dare's team, but we will know all that next week. So for today, the performances started with Teslim. So those on Team Waje are Noel Ayo, Elizabeth, Inioluwa, Teslim, Anu, Ifunaya. So Teslim started the performance today. He performed Cypress's Runaway. So Coach Waje during their rehearsals here, Coach Waje noted that he needed to rest his voice because he got tired. Like she asked him if he was tired, and he was like, "Yes, he's tired." So she was like, "He should rest his voice. He should stop singing and just rest his voice." So when he started, he was quite slow. It was okay. It was smooth. It was quite slow, and then he stood up. He was sitting down, and then he stood up and he approached Yemi Alade and gave her a flower. See, I think on this show, right, Yemi gets lots and lots of love. Maybe it's because she has, like her she looks generally beautiful. Her styling is good, her hair is good, her makeup is on fleek and all, but she just gets lots of love from the contestants, especially the male contestants. Yeah, so he gave her a flower, and the performance came to an end, or I could say an abrupt end. So I was thinking to myself, is Teslim going to go to the battlefield or the danger zone? Because for the first performance, it wasn't very, very spectacular, but it wasn't also bad. So it was an okay performance. But then Waje said she was going to send him to the danger zone because she wanted to see other performers perform. Contestant that performed was Ifunaya. She did Sheyi Shays right now. So Ifunaya started out, flat. It was just flat, and she was just going. And then the chorus was really great. Like I felt the chorus. It was very close to the original song, although the beginning wasn't exactly the original song. The chorus was really close, and I totally enjoyed it. We all know that right now is an amazing, amazing, amazing song. So I'm quite happy that she like came out of that slow and flat beginning, and she just gave us a really, really beautiful end. I just mentioned that she did more than they saw at the rehearsals, and that they were impressed that she took home some of their feedbacks, and she did really well during the performance. So is she going to go to the battlefield or the danger zone? She went to the danger zone again because YJ wanted to see her other contestants perform. Person to perform was Noel Ayo. Now, I would like you to remember that Noel Ayo has a brother that has been evicted from this same show. He was on Team Yemi Alade, and he was evicted. I think if he goes to the battlefield, it's going to be a win for him. And if Noel goes to the battlefield, it's going to be a win for him and his brother. He's watching him from home. He's hoping that at least one person would go on to the end and win. So I was hoping that he would go to the battlefield. So he did our Kelly's When a Woman Loves. Now, what I'm going to tell you is that this song is an R. Kelly-ish song. When I say it's an R. Kelly-ish song, it's not an easy song. It's a hard song. It's just like singing Beyonce's song. You will just be singing a couple of lyrics on your own, and you're not really singing or performing the song. An R. Kelly song is a song that you cannot really perform it the way the artist would perform. There is really nothing you can do. You just have to leave it for the artist to perform. So basically, right, he did right during the rehearsals. Yemi told him that he should stop singing. In fact, he should not even say anything. From She was like, Watch your time. It's 4:45 p.m. Don't say anything to the next morning." So she wanted him to really rest his voice and sing well. He was the first person to be sent to the battlefield. So, like I said, it's a win for him and his brother. I was really happy for him. Although I also felt like he did his best, he gave his best. He was quite emotional. He was a bit teary because the song was dedicated to his mom. So it was a win-win for him. I must really confess that the performances were quite flat. Like so far, they've been quite flat, and unlike last week's performances, I was really trying to be impressed because I wasn't very impressed last week. By this time, I was already screaming, go guys, I love you so much." So I'm also sure that Waje also felt the same way. Like she has been sending them to danger zone, danger zone, danger zone. So her first battlefield was no third performance. So I felt like she also felt the same. And Yemi Alade tried to steal Noel, and I think that is one reason why Waje quickly sent him to the battlefield. Next person to perform was Elizabeth. Now, Elizabeth did California King Bed by Rihanna. Although I felt like at the beginning when I was watching it, I was like, okay, this is quite slow. But then she just gave us like, she just went up, 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 and I'm like, oh boy, I really, really like this. I liked how she just, like went up and changed the whole tempo. It was cool. Although she was sent to the danger zone, I felt like she did well. But the judges were like, they noticed that she lost it at a point, but she didn't lose her confidence because she did really, really good with the song. Next was Inolua. He did Asha's Fire on the Mountain. Wade mentioned during their rehearsals that he might look or he might seem to be a lazy singer because he hardly projects his emotions on his face. So she advised him basically to make sure that his emotions are seen when he's singing. So what he did basically was sing, perform, and play his guitar. He did a nice song. He has a nice voice. He sang mostly with his falsetto, and he was able to control it very well. I think he just has a really nice voice. The performance was good. I liked it, but I still felt like it was also an okay performance. It was not over the top, or it wasn't outstanding. It was also okay, just like the others, but he did quite all right. So Yemelade was like, "You remind me of Lama Power and all that," and you know. So where is Iniolua going? We're not going to know now because Anu has to perform before Waje can choose. So Iniolua goes back to wait while Anu performs. That's how they do it. Towards the end, the last two contestants, one will perform, and then the coach will have to wait, and the last person will perform before he or she would choose if either of them will be going to danger zone, or one person, or whom will be going to danger zone or battlefield. Anu performed uh, God is a Woman by Ariana Grande. Now, at this point, right, guys, I must tell you categorically that you should sing the songs the way the artist sang them unless you can do a lot better. I think I've said this before. Now let me put this out. I think she did okay. I think the song was good. I think that she was outstanding? No. Do I think that she did okay? Yes, especially towards the end. She did not, she gave us a lot of God is a woman, God is a woman, God is a woman. I did not think she gave us a lot of lyrics. She did not draw out many or plenty or enough lyrics from the original song. I just, she's a good singer. She has a nice voice. But guys, if you don't intend to outdo the artist, just stick to what the artist has done. Just stop changing people's song and sing it well. Now, after Anu sang, Oluwa came out to the stage, and Wade had to choose between Oluwa and Anu, and she went with Oluwa. That is not the end, guys. You know how they do it. If you are on battlefield, okay, she chose Oluwa to go to battlefield. Guys, after Waje picked Inyoluwa to go to the battlefield, that left Anu with the option of going to the danger zone. Now you know how they do it, right? If you are still in the circle, a coach can steal you, like another coach can steal you. So Yemela quickly stole Anu from Team Waje, so she did not have to go to the danger zone. So that left her. She was lucky. She went straight to the battlefield to Team Waje's team. Now that left Teslim, Ifunanya, and Elizabeth on the danger zone. It meant that Waje had to pick one person. She had to save one person. She still had the opportunity to take one person to the battlefield. And then whom did she choose? She did not even fidget, right? She just went ahead to choose Elizabeth, and she encouraged other people. So guys, we have Ayo, Elizabeth, and Inolua on the battlefield, meaning they have gotten to the next stage of the competition. So, guys, I'll see you next week. Next week, Team Dari is performing, and they will be the final people, the final contestants to perform on the knockout stage. I will see you guys next time. Take care and bye.